And we have server restart. So at about 12 o'clock at night Pacific time, Catan.com goes on a server restart. They clean up their server and get their computers all organized, and you have to log out. When you come back in, you can rejoin your game. So I'm not sure what's going to happen in 5 minutes, but hopefully this game will continue. Looks like the ladies are going to come back. We are all tied at 2 points. Everyone wants a rock. Scoppy looking to trade away wheat. And red has... oh, we've passed. We're now with Joe, who has 2 wood, a wheat, and a rock. And I must say, when it's past midnight, I tend to bag on OregonJoe a lot. But it is because he makes shocking moves, and I highly recommend you look at the last video. Hopefully it's uploaded by now. It's probably going to be called OregonJoe's Shocking Move, or OregonJoe Plays a Shocking Move. And I was so shocked by it, I could not do commentary, folks. It was that shocking. So check that out. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Do you agree with Joe's play on that move? Do you think he should have done something else? Let us know. Leave a comment. Here we go. We've got some action. Orange has jumped to 3 points. Meanwhile, Nona in red, and the red dress is in 2, followed by Joe. They look like a couple because they share the same hat. I don't know why red has chosen that hat. It obviously doesn't go with her dress. Excuse me, I was a little distracted. It looks like Joe, who is next to me, is trying to kill flies. Or he's giving himself a high five because he's playing a game of Catan next to me. Hopefully doing well. And let's see what's going on in this game. We've got some trading going on. A lot of action here in the opening phase of this game. Everyone is at 2 points except for Orange, who is at 3 points. Orange has gotten her 3 points from the city. She is placed on the 6, 5, 11. This is good because she has doubled the 5, which is wheat, which is really important, and she has doubled the 6, so this is going to help her in her road building. She is already pointing to connect the road in the middle, so you can expect that Orange is going to go for longest road. I would think that red would go for largest army and dev cards because she has the 10, even though it's blocked right now. She has a 10 rock, followed by 2 resources of wheat and 2 resources of sheep, so those are perfect for dev cards. She has one already. We'll see if she's going to use it when it's her turn. If it's a knight, you can bet she's going to use it and jump ahead in the largest army race. So we'll see what she's going to do, as play is now with Orange, who has 9 cards in her hand. She outchecked that. A 7 was rolled, so she has to lose 4. She now has 5 cards in her hand. She is looking to build in the middle of the board and double the 9. This is going to be good for Orange. She already has a double on the 5 in the middle right of the board. If she doubles the 9, she's going to have a good chance for more cities. But she is lacking in wheat and she is far from a port. So Orange, we're planning to get possibly the wheat port after this settlement, and she gets it, jumps to 4 points. So wheat port is nearby. She already has the 5. It's a good number. You can expect rolls to be made on that. And she is probably going to get longest road, so look to Orange to get 6 points with longest road, and could jump ahead of both red and Joe, and look for the server restart within the next couple of minutes. But for us, it'll be instantaneous, as if the server restart never happened. So let's hope Joe pauses the game in the meantime, or else we're going to see Joe surfing Yahoo but I bet he's going to pause the game. As play goes to red, and here we have server restart. So the connection is lost. We're going to close the windows, and I bet we're going to be instantaneously back in the game. So Joe is now leaving Catan. We have a very beautiful view of his desktop. I don't know if some of you have this wallpaper. I think it comes standard in some Windows packages. Joe is playing on his laptop, and it has a nice design of stripes in the bottom left and sort of a aquatic light kind of streaming from the top. And here we go, we are back. I think Joe has jumped ahead. Again, I don't know where you can get that wallpaper, but if you have questions about that wallpaper, don't hesitate to contact us or leave a message, and I'm sure Joe will get back to you and let you know where you can pick up his beautiful wallpaper. So Joe has not centered Joe has not centered the screen. I don't know if he is aware of the fact that it is a little offset, so I'm unable to see Joe's avatar or the other player's points. So if you have watched Joe's last game, his shocking move, and you have seen this game where we have encountered a server restart and Joe has not centered the map or the window, you are seeing some classic Settlers TV and vintage OregonJoe in action. He's saying let's go, I say let's center the screen, but he has still not centered the screen. I think he has pressed play on our recording software, so he does realize it is a little offline, and here we go, we are centered and we are back in the game from the server restart. So we know that Joe is playing this game past midnight, and when he is tired, strategy goes out the window. I don't know what is going to happen or what kinds of tactics he is going to use, so let's see what he is going to do. Joe sometimes, I mean, I don't want to ruin it for you if you have not seen the last video, so if you have not, do not listen to what I'm going to say, but sometimes when Joe is tired, he might elect to not build a city, instead trading away to get one brick, which he has done before, and then not even use that brick until the following turn. So sometimes strange things happen. So let's go back to this game. Joe has not quite centered this screen. It is centered, but I see half of his numbers on the bottom, but I think he still has 2. Yes, he still has 2 points. So he has 2 points. Orange has built 3 cities. We look at that in the middle of the board. 3 cities for 6 points, and the production from those cities, Orange has a sizable lead against Joe for sure, and a pretty good lead against Red, who has 1 dev card in her hand. She probably is looking to gain largest army. Joe jumps to 3 points by building on the coast, the 3-to-1 port.